Internal links, relative or absolute format way? Not sure if I understand the question, Suresh. Do you know what he's trying to ask, Nick?
I don't think so, but so let me I'm going to take a guess here. Relative meaning like using a money anchor, and absolute format meaning like a naked URL, right? Let's let us know if that's not what you mean, but let's go ahead and imagine that's the question, I guess.
Okay. Yeah,
Um,
Suresh,
you
let
know,
us know. Try to clarify your question a little bit if you're still here, and we'll just answer what we think it is. So you're saying
um,
if it should be like a money anchor or like a kind of a descriptive anchor versus just a URL anchor or something.
I I mean, I think that's what this question would mean, right? I'm not really sure what else it would mean. But yeah, like,
Here,
oh, here we go.
URLs.
Uh,
Suresh, I'm not really.
okay. Do we have to look at? Let's look it up.
I've never heard of the terms you're using. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
So
hold
an
on.
absolute URL is what we call just a URL anchor, um, and a relative URL.
Oh, so it's more from like coder perspective, I guess, or like backend perspective, talking about the entire URL or just like the permalink of the URL, I guess. Either way, it's not something you really need to worry about. When you're talking about internal linking, the main things that you need to worry about are diversifying the anchor text that you use in general, right? You don't want to use the same anchor text going to the same inner page
Well,
over and
let,
over and over again.
so let's answer what. Let's go a little bit more in depth to what he's asking. So it's pretty much he's not talking about the anchor text at all, right? It's just talking about the slug. Like if it's just the slug after the domain versus the entire slug including the domain name. I'm pretty
Huh?
sure that's what he means by relative versus absolute or whatever. And on that for that question, I would say it doesn't matter at all if Google can crawl if Google can crawl the site using the link. I don't think it matters what kind of link it is. If when the bot basically clicks the link, does it travel to the other page? And if it's a functional link like that and it's not redirecting or anything, I would say it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'll let Nick take the rest of it because I think what's more important is the anchors you're gonna use. Do you want to talk on that, Nick, or do you want me to say some stuff?
No, go ahead. I'm reading something
Yes.
about this.
So, yeah, I think what's more important or is just the anchor text you're using. And so basically when you're getting, when you're getting inbound links from other sites, you want to diversify your anchor text. You want to do the same thing with your internal links, except it's probably not going to be quite as, you're basically, you're not really going to build any branded anchors. You might not use too many URL anchors. But still mix up the anchor text that you're using. You can use a URL anchor every now and then when possible, but most of the time you're gonna be using either maybe some kind of miscellaneous anchor like here, or some kind of basically like a money variation keyword. So you could just use other variations other than the same exact match over and over and over again. Um, but yeah, just to reiterate about your question, instead of you don't, I don't think it really matters
Yeah, I would
if you
agree
use.
with you based on what I'm looking at here. I'm like, yeah, so long as the crawler gets to the end result that you're trying to get them to,
Yeah.
then it's fine.
Yeah, because that's the whole purpose of an internal link, right? It's just to move the user from one page to the other, to show that they are connected and to provide the transitional experience. If the user can do that, if the bot can do that, and there's no kind of weird stuff happening in the middle, I don't think it really matters exactly what the URL structure is, as long as the computers and the bots and whatever can use it to crawl.
Yeah, if the link works, it works.
Yep. So hopefully that helps. So Suresh, just to add a little bit more to that, whenever I'm doing internal links, I think I always do the absolute URL, which is the full slug. https://www.sirlinksalot.co/guest post, whatever. I use the full thing. It's just a habit that I do. I've never done the relative URLs, the other one that you had mentioned.
Yeah, that's like technical. We're here on the technical.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the description below for links to our blog for more info on this topic, along with a bunch of other cool stuff like case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed the video. Thanks and happy ranking.